Well, many Jamaicans are still living in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. No electricity, no water, food supply dwindling. Well, because things are tight. Well, Carlton joins us this morning for a money masterclass in how to stretch that money when things tight. Carlton!
Hey, Carlton!
Welcome back.
Stretch the money, good morning.
Oh, you look so handsome
You
and
look slightly
dapper.
tanned.
Miss Kitty, thank you so very much.
So good
Buenos
to
dias.
see you, Uncle Carlton.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
But it's good to be back.
Yes.
Miss Kitty, it's good to have you back in class. You have been
Thank
out
you.
of class.
I know. I wasn't schooling though, sir.
No.
You were
I was-
catching up.
She was learning.
I
You
was
were
learning
learning, and
some
I
other budgetary things.
And you need to learn that part.
I know.
But this morning we're looking at how it is that we can bounce back a little bit from burial.
Yeah.
We all went through something over the last few
Yes.
days, some more than others.
Yes.
But as a collective, as a unit of people, we have to move forward.
Yes.
But how do we bounce back, really
Yes.
and truly? We introduce something that when it is that we have experienced some financial shock, when you have experienced some excessive spending, we need to know how we're going to move forward.
Yeah.
Which is why I introduced this morning what is called the bareback budget. And we need to use the bareback budget when it is that we have experienced any financial stress, when you have experienced anything that has had an impact on how much money that we have in our pockets, in our accounts, we need to know that. What is the bareback budget? The BBB, I call it.
Nice.
Okay.
In Jamaica, I call it the tin mackerel budget, yeah?
Yes.
Or some people call it the cup noodle budget, because you have to live. But it's really a minimal budget to cover only essential expenses.
Yes.
You're stripping away all discretionary spending. Just basically that is it. You want to strip away any extra spending that you are doing. But when do you use this? Number one, to manage money during a financially rough patch. That's when you utilize this. When you have major financial changes, for example, you just took out a mortgage. You know that when you have a mortgage, things are very tight over the first maybe 12 to 18 months. So you have to jump back to your bareback budget. Or number two, when you want to increase savings, your emergency savings, you're saving towards a particular goal, you have to utilize your bareback budget. But let's look at it. Remember, we learned in previous classes about the 50-30-20 rule of budgeting. Let me see if we were studying or when we were out of school, we really remember what that is. Kitty, Dennis, 50-30-20 rule, what goes where? What goes where,
He
students?
said he wanted to know if you were studying. That does not mean I wasn't out of class. Go ahead.
But in that budget, 50% of your salary should go towards your needs. Students, 30% towards wants and 20% towards savings and investments. That is what we have.
Right, it's coming back to me now.
Yes, for the bare bone budget, we do not utilize this 50-30-20. We stick to only the essentials.
Yes.
Right.
You must live somewhere, so you have to pay your rent and your mortgage. You must eat, but it's the basic things that you're going to be eating now during this period of
No
time.
going out.
You can't be going to take up the salmon, the cutter salmon. You can't leave that. You
Filet
can't take
mignon.
up 2 packs of shrimp, or you want the filet mignon, yes. You just try to take the basic things which help you to go through this period. Transportation, basic just for work. So no outing, no outside, no
Drive
down
up and
country,
down.
no
Yes.
unnecessary driving. Number 4, you must have insurance.
Yes.
Because at a time like now, you realize the importance of insurance.
Yes.
And number 5, just your minimum loan payments that you need to do, your regular monthly payment. Don't try to reduce debts right now. With a big deal. Basic part of things. Over here, you were doing your wants, you were shopping, you're going outside, you're going to the gym. Go run around the track, run around the community, cut out some of those unnecessary spending right now. But let's look at why do we need the BBB. Number 1, you have to prioritize essential expenses only. And that helps to say what is important to you now. Number 2, reduce non-essential spending. And sometimes we realize that we're spending in areas we should not be spending. Remember right now, you bought 12 bread, you bought 24 sardines,
Massa.
you bought umochin, mackerel and
12 bun, yeah.
You
And I left
bought
none for
all
the
of those things. I went to the supermarket last night, no bread.
Yeah.
But Lisa, you realize now you don't have as much money now because you spent a lot. What do
But
you
also
do now?
you're trying to help. You may have family that you're helping out
You
now.
bought some bread for your grandmother, for your mommy, exactly. Number 3, why do you need this? You allocate funds efficiently. And lastly, you identify areas where you can cut more now because you're sticking only to the essential things. But when you reduce non-essential spending, how does that help you? Number 1, you reduce expenses to its minimum right now. Number two, you free up money so you can save more. Because remember, you're using money from the emergency savings, where you going to put it back? It must go back. And number three, you are able to weather the financial storms that we're going through right now because of burial.
Yes.
Remember I said last week, you're taking money now from the savings to fix the roof, to fix the windows, to fix things. We need to weather the storms right now because we must come out financially strong. If you need more financial tips, you know where to find me. Remember, this is only temporary and we will get through this. All right, my name is Carlton G. Stew on all platforms. You can find me for more of these amazing financial tips. Have a good one, guys.
Lovely.
right.
Thank you, Sir Carlton, the dapper one, right? Thank you so much. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we head across to Savannah, Georgia, to meet a Jamaican who is shifting mindsets, transforming lives. It's still and always is Sunrise. We'll be right back.